share the story. They did not care to share the evidence. They didn't care to speak up. How much did they really care? See, here's the thing. When your friend is going through hell and they come to you for help and you ignore them, literally for years, you're not their friend. You should probably just leave. Susan May Dragon Porter took the hint, although it wasn't a hint. See, here's the thing. I let them know what's going on, and I give them the opportunity to be a good person, to be an actual friend. See, it isn't the abuse that pushes us to commit suicide. It's not the abuse by Tim Beeson. It's not the assaults by Scott DaCosta, the sheriff of Chapel, Nebraska, or the assaults by police in Colorado, such as Waylon Lolatai, or the guards in the jail there. See, that's the thing that happens when you try to tell on police. They hurt you. And they can call ahead and have more people hurt you. They can lie to a judge and hurt you more. Because you don't actually care. I mean, these were junkies on Pearl Street, okay? We need to get that into perspective right now. I see all this shit popping up about how we need to help addicts. We need to feel sorry for addicts. I felt sorry for Natalie Bollinger. I felt sorry for Alicia Bollinger. I felt sorry for Maddie Boa. I felt sorry for them. I listened to their sob stories. And instead of treating them like shit, which is what they treat me like, I fucking listened. I helped how they asked and how they needed, to the best of my fucking ability. But you know what? When you want to say shitty things to somebody who came to you for help, like, they're shitty people for coming to you for help because they're negative. They're negative. You got no idea how many people use that fucking excuse. I'm not negative. I'm a very fucking positive person. A very positive person. When people work together, they get results. All these people who claim to love me and claim to care about me still to this day refuse to look at fucking evidence. They believe if they look the other way, then it's all fine and dandy. So then, of course, they can work together once they're angry with me, can't they? Like Miss Beaches and Mandy Hughes and Alyssa Rainwater. I tried to get them to work together. Nope. Alyssa Rainwater and Kayla Trujillo wanted to go at each other's throats, call each other bitches, and be fucking mean. But after I posted up evidence that I told the truth about both of them, well, now they can work together, can't they? Then there's Mandy Hughes. She was all up in arms about how them police treated me, but she never helped me to turn it in, did she? No, she didn't. It was any fucking excuse. These people weren't trying to help me. What they were doing is gaslighting and manipulating, and they showed this by not following through with their empty goddamn promises. Your drugs are more important, I get it. Your drugs are more important than human life. You showed that when you wanted to ignore me before Natalie was killed. You wanted to ignore me before Benjamin Harvey was killed. You want to ignore me before Anna Hunka was killed. You wanted to ignore me before Christine Bouhit was killed. You wanted to ignore me, didn't you? And look what happened. Look at how many bodies there are. Look at how many dead people there are. Of course, I read the Bible. According to the book, they all deserved it. We all deserve an end to our pain. Every one of us. Natalie Bollinger was weak. She was weak-minded. The only thing she had going for her was the ability to manipulate people by painting on a pretty face. That's all she had. Pretending to be a nice person. Really, though, she would have slit your throat if it would have made her fucking family love her for once in her life. Actually love her. Instead of being abusive towards her. How did Natalie end up as fucked up as she did? Her family. I went to my friends for help. When they treated me like shit, I told them to leave. With Susan May Dragon Porter, she had a choice. She could either take that I had to say, and she could take it to heart, or she could leave. I didn't have to give her an ultimatum. She was intelligent enough to leave. Of course, she had to get the last word in, didn't she? I'm fine with that. I don't need your negativity in my life. Fuck you. You're not a friend. You're a fair weather friend, which is to say you are no friend at all. When it was no longer popular, all these people who claimed that they were going to help me wanted to linger on my fucking Facebook, but none of them ever kept their promises. None of them ever kept their word. Oh, Sean, I want to help, really. Then you need to help me by making calls and helping me turn in these fucking crimes. You need to help to get on the fucking internet and fucking take screenshots of this shit and help me to turn it in. Making me do all of it myself results in nothing getting done. It's not that I'm not making effort. But when you think scientifically, okay? Effort versus work. Your work is determined by whether or not you make any actual progress. When there is a boulder in your way, and you have to get up, over, or around the boulder, or you need to move the boulder, if you spend 16 hours pushing the boulder, because everybody says, hey man, if you push the boulder out of the way, you guys are going to go, oh man, what's that got to do with the price of tea in China? It's called an analogy and you fucking know it. You're playing stupid. You're trying to twist what it is that I'm saying into something that it's not, which is very popular. And people are able to do this easily by calling me mentally ill and preventing me from turning it in. By forcing me to go to literally predators that I'm trying to turn in order to turn them into themselves. How did you think that was going to fucking work out? Then we got Susan May Dragon Porter. Ignored me for 6 years. So, of course, I post up in public. You know what I do? I got no shame. I don't get embarrassed about that shit. I'll tell everybody all about how much you love Captain Morgan. I'll tell the whole world all about how much you love smoking off your bulb or shooting up. I don't care. I care about your fucking life, not your goddamn drug supply. You want to be friends with my predators? That's your choice, but you need to fucking leave. Don't pretend to be my friend. Ignore me and then pretend to be my friend. Oh, if I'm not fucking positive all the time, if I don't fucking scream for joy when I'm raped or beaten, you'll leave? Then fucking leave!